All right, good morning, Kadu. Good evening. Good evening, one and all. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
How are you all? How are you all? Abul, Kaustau, Jitendra, भूल गया. Nargis, and there is one more girl, I guess. Okay, how are you all? I hope you're fine.
Yes, sir. Are you doing Bharat Euro Yatra, sir?
Am I doing?
For your beard,
not,
sir.
not Bharat Jodo. Okay, that's good joke. The thing is, I'm reading a book. Okay, the bad habit of me is not reading a book. The bad quality is when I start a book, I will shave only after finishing the book. So my family members will say, "Don't read books." Okay, because I won't finish quickly, so I will become like sadhu like that. Of course, nowadays even Rahul Baba is also looking like very new sadhu in modern period.
Yes, sir. Tapasvi, sir. Tapasvi.
Ah, Tapasvi. Fine, fine. Today, I watched a trailer, Gandhi versus Godse. Gandhi Godse, I guess. A new trailer, I guess. It's rocking like anything. So I guess going to have one more new debates about the issue like we had during the time release of this movie, Kashmir Files. Any all operation, hope you are fine. Good. And no one. Abul, no, sir.
Yes, sir.
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good, Abul. So, how is the preparation, Abul?
Yes, sir. Going well.
What's your optional?
Sir, anthropology.
It's good, good optional. So, do you take any coaching or preparing on self anthropology?
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm doing honors in anthropology, so it's quite best option for me to doing anthropology.
That's great. That's great. See, the advantage of anthropology is you will get a bit of
Sorry, sir. You are not audible.
audible to you now.
Sorry, sir. You are not
I'm
audible, sir.
audible. I'm not audible to anyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now you are audible.
Okay. I'm telling that anthropology will give advantage over uh, GS1 in society
Yes, sir.
and GS2 understanding the tribal affairs and tribal developments. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is a great advantage to you. But my suggestion to you, Abul, is uh, rather than reading too much, try to focus on the presentation part. Okay. Because anthropology, public administration, political science, international relations, history, and even to some extent geography, they are the optionals at high demand.
Yes.
So to get good score, Abul, you need to write exceptionally, not extraordinarily, in fact, because nowadays students are writing extraordinarily also. But the thing is, you need to have exceptional points. For example, you see, when you are writing a question on marriage, rather than writing marriage generalized definition, go for scholar, go for a book like according to so and so person. Let us say if you're talking about any caste-based discriminations. Don't write only India having caste-based discriminations. Go for MN Srinivas, quote MN
Yes.
Srinivas, and what is studies everything. Okay,
Yes, sir. And all kinship families and like that.
exactly, exactly. So you need to update. For example, I read a book recently. Professor R. Vaidyanathan. He wrote a book on caste is the social capital. I book was very spellbound. He says that caste is not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Caste
Yes.
is today. one of the fuel for our economy. In fact, his observation is different. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what I want to convey to you is you need to get that multiple opinion and then you can do it in a different manner. Got it, Abul?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So for all those who are preparing for optionals like anthropology, public administration, history, and then sociology, these optional students need to give extra attention towards the writing part. So for that point of view, you can also have a group, and in that you can write every day. You can write, and every day you can share with your friends. Check your corrections. Check your how you are writing and everything. So it should be like a give and take manner. It should not be like in a manner of doing in a single stance. Okay, so that I can tell you, and hope you are fine with the cold wave there. How many of you are witnessing cold wave in your area? No one. That's so great.
Sir,
No one
Joy,
is.
Joy, Joy, my raised hand, sir.
So Joey came.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year, sir.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. Hope that is the last wish, I guess. I mean, for this year. Okay. So, Har Har Mahadev, Joy, how are you?
Yes, sir. Har Har Mahadev. Sir, okay, sir.
Okay, how's your parents? Fine, I guess. Mom,
Yeah, she's okay. She's better now.
good, good, good. Fine then. So, I'm going to give you a presentation about the recent current issues. And have you recall that we discussed in depth about the pendency of cases in my previous sessions? How many of you there in that session? Just raise your hand so that I will get a clarity. Pendency of cases in Supreme Court, how to resolve and how to solve the pendency cases. Right. Uh, I just want to tell you one thing. If you are, I mean, not in the session, I just request you to take the video, okay, or the session video details. I'm not sure about the date, but you can get that, I guess. So that session you can finish it because time and again it is in news. Again, people are talking about pendency and everything. Right. So now we are going to have a PPT presentation on recent current issues. Before going to that, let me share you the screen. So how is your Didi? Didi in a sense, don't tell me your sisters, okay? Didi of India. No, Didi of India is Mamata. So how is your madam? CM madam? No one is responding. Am I speaking to Bengali students? Because
So we
last
don't have any courage, sir, to talk about her, sir. She is so respectable, sir.
okay. So, last oh, this is Gujarat. I said, sir, this is BR. Oh, sorry, my friend. I sorry for that. I corrected myself. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to share the screen. Just a second, please. All right. Anyway, in I was left the session because of some emergency, and I left the session, I guess, in some discussion. I don't know what I'm discussing at that time. But anyway, uh, I just want to finish that week issue, which is quite important at that time. Then I can go ahead with the next important things. Okay. So just give me a second. I will just finish the topic which was pending from last week. Then I will add the recent issue to that session. Now, come to the point. So, issue I want to discuss in the last session is issue regarding Bihar food traffic. Have we discussed that topic last week? Bihar hooch traffic. मतलब तो बोलते हैं हम लोग इधर. I don't know what people will say that. Hooch means thing where you'll find the illegal liquor. Very bad. So clear liquor. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Then it's okay. Right. So हूच ट्राजी क्या बोलेगा वो ये हूच बंगाल में उसका मतलब इलीगल लिकर you don't know illegal liquor अरे यार how good you are don't know
Sir,
about this word also
in
बोलो
Bengali,
doctor
it's called chulai, sir, chulai.
चोलाई
Yes, sir.
अच्छा so
Desi
चोलाई
दारू.
से क्या चोलाई से क्या क्या होगा
तो मतलब वही बोलते सर, मतलब देसी दारू को.
देसी दारू का ये बोलेगा
हाँ सर,
होगा,
वही बोलते हैं.
ए-
बांग्ला
ए-
बांग्ला
ए-
बोलते हैं और चोला.
दुनिया से दूर हो जाते हैं और इसके बाद भगवान के पास भी जाते हैं हो गया ना anyway but the issue I'm going to discuss is very critical. The issue I'm going to discuss is very critical and very interesting also. Here I would like to bring you three different aspects of this. First one, why this kind of liquor bans are not working in India. Of course, even America failed to implement this. Why ban is impossible? That is the first thing I'm going to address. Second thing is, what is the need of this? Typically, one or two points we'll discuss. And what are the major concerns of the implementation in Bihar? And then we will see in the Indian with Bihar students. So what Bihar students said, I asked them a straightforward question: why you people demanded ban? And there is a thing, very interesting thing. I came to know that Bihar students never asked to uh, ban this issue. In fact, I mean Bihar people never demanded to ban this issue. In fact, the interesting thing is, it is the government which is led by, interestingly, doing this issue. Why he got such a dareness to ban this issue, or you can say ban alcohol or chulia, desi daru. Now, why this issue particularly happened in only Bihar? That you need to understand from the constitution point of view. From our Indian constitution, if one read Indian constitution, there are two principles of state policies. The story goes like this. That is, man is not part of Constitutional Assembly. Of course, Stephen doesn't like Congress to be part of the politics even, because he believed that Congress should be dissolved as the independence was achieved. Congress should do some kind of activities which are public welfare works like that. But Assembly and Congress to do pro- uh, Congress nah, people taking drinks, intoxicating drinks, and even drugs, which are injurious to health, which are injurious to health. Is it clear? So, in a very simple note, it stated that Article 47 clearly stated that it will prohibit consumption of intoxicant drinks which are injurious to the health. Such a beautiful move it is, right? So, गांधी जी बोलेगा नेहरू करेगा और इस देश को भी ये this or you can say these guidelines will act as a important rule for all of us. But this is wonder. The party which respected Gandhi, the party which give high priority to Gandhi, the topmost leaders of the party today named themselves with the ending of Gandhi. They never try to implement it seriously. Now, then why Bihar is very much interesting? So hope you came to know what is the constitutional background of the issue. The constitutional background is article. Which article? Article. Bolo bhai sahab, article.
47, sir.
Very good. So Article 47 is important here, and that we noted it. Now, moving further, what happened in Bihar is very interesting. So in Bihar, the women were severely affected, of course, not only in Bihar, throughout the India, in fact, throughout the globe, women are the most affected living beings. They were affected by society, they are affected by history, they are affected by geography, and most importantly, they were affected by even biology also. Unfortunately, only few people will understand it. Remaining people will see women as a commodity even till today. Feeling bad about women, but let us try and hope my students will try to raise the fundamental duty which says shunning derogatory remarks against women. So don't be Kabir Singh. Be like a I think better I'll tell you later, okay? Anyway, so in 2016, Bihar announced its prohibition plan. So prohibited Bihar prohibited even liquor.
And not sharing screen.
I'm sharing screen, my dear. It is not
Sir,
visible to
but it
you.
is not visible.
Just
No,
a
sir, it's
second.
not
Just a second.
visible.
Just a second. I will try to address it. Just a second. Please give me 30 seconds. Okay, just a second. It is going to.
Hope it is visible to you, my dears. The screen is visible to you now.
Yes, sir.
Bolo Radhe Radhe. Okay, so now we will continue the topic. So that is happening here. That is Bihar is prohibiting liquor, and this is happening like a serious issue. What is interesting is the implementation was began with a high note, and they started to say that we are going to implement like anything, and they call it as a major victory for the state. But that started the issue. So what are the issues after the prohibition? And why this is really the most important is loss of revenue. Loss of revenue. You should understand that loss of revenue not only for the state, because according to some report, state lost around 4,000 crores. Okay. So loss of revenue to the state is very important thing, which is very, very effective. Apart from that, state also lost peoples to tourist people, and even hospitality sector is also affected like anything. Why hospitality? No, tourism sector is there, no hotels, tourists, all these people also affected like anything. Why? Because these people, these people who are major tourist hotspot people, and these people are affected because of ideas. That is, these people, whoever coming to the state, would coming while having coming to Bihar, they are planning to have wine party like that, but that is not available. And there were reports stating that even tourism started to fall. You know what is further interesting point? Apart from affecting tourism and hospital sector, according to Justice N.V. Ramana, who is a former CJI, and these points are very important for us. And Justice N.V. Ramana said, this law is not effective, and even prohibition rising cases in district courts. Cases in district courts. Now, that is quite interesting. You should ask me, sir, why cases are rising in district courts? The cases are rising in terms of, against the cases are rising against individuals like anything. Now, people are saying that they are carrying some liquor bottles. That is the reason they are arresting. Okay, then investigation going on. So it is like a complex movie there. Now, on one side, revenue is lost to the state. So, जो revenue था state के पास, इसके मतलब जो states का जो पैसा मिलेगा जो चीज से लिकर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग से लिकर के टैक्सेस के द्वारा लिकर के मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के द्वारा ये सब कुछ बंद हुआ है। दूसरी बात है कि जो लोग है टूरिस्ट है यानी हॉस्पिटैलिटी सेक्टर को जो भी लोग आ रहा है जा रहा है बिहार को, वो भी स्टॉप हुआ, कम हुआ, नॉट स्टॉप एग्जैक्टली, जो तो कम हुआ। और इसके बाद जस्टिस एन वी रमना साहब ने बोला इट इज नॉट इफेक्टिव, जो कानून था वो बेहतरीन काम नहीं कर रहा है। और इसके बाद है कि जो लोकल कोर्ट्स थे ना, डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट्स, इसमें ज्यादा केसेस आगे बढ़ रहा है, क्योंकि इंडिविजुअल के पास केसेस आगे बढ़ रहा है। इसके बोल रहा है उन्हें दारू पिया, उन्हें दारू मैन्युफैक्चर किया, ऐसी चीज भी चल रहा है। और the biggest impact, I have to quote here, the biggest impact was recorded by Patna High Court. This is very interesting. Patna High Court indicated that this prohibition raised illegal manufacturing of alcohol to rise in crime rate. This is very interesting observation given by Patna High Court. So my dear friends, please do focus about the second point I said, rise in crime rate. So why crime rate is rising when Bihar banning the alcohol? Try to understand it, very interesting. The crime rate is rising when Bihar is banning the alcohol on two factors. Number one, quite interesting. When alcohol was banned, people started to bring this illegally from the other states. For that, they even having sometimes fights. Sometimes it is going to have some kind of conflicts within the people. That is the important thing. Apart from that, the most unfortunate fact is it is the juveniles who are inducing here. Juveniles का मतलब बच्चे लोग रहते हैं ना, तो आपके I don't know how many of you watched that meme. छोटी बच्ची है क्या? Okay, so that छोटी बच्चा से यार, so the people here less than 18 years, they are involving in this trade. Now try to understand these issues. So loss of revenue is one factor. Okay, chalega kam. Tourist, okay, not a problem. Rise in cases, not a problem. But the thing is, Patna High Court interestingly observed that it is going to rise the crime. It is rising the crime rate. The unfortunate things not end there, madam and sir. The fifth point, which is important, very important for us, is health issues. Health issues. Okay, in the August month, it was recorded that 17 people lost their eyes because consumption of desi daru, chalia, something like that. Okay, so 17 people lost their life, and this article says that around 50 people lost their life in this case. Okay, apart from that, the sixth point, we have to understand that people started to, domestic violence started to rise, depression plus anxiety started to rise because of this ban itself. Okay, so all these things you need to understand. It is going to have a lot of pressure on the people. Last but not least, the law itself a very, very serious law. Now, what is the law says in Bihar? If a bottle, let us say, if a wine bottle found in your premises, entire family will be arrested. It is a serious law. Okay, so the law itself is a problematic. So क्या है ला के मतलब क्या है? So जो खाली बॉटल था, so खाली बॉटल आपके घर के आसपास मिलेगा तो पूरा घर आपको अरेस्ट हो जाएगा. Okay, so that is very interesting. So whenever you want to create troubles with your neighbor in Bihar, you just throw the empty bottles and then they will be arrested. Okay, so don't do that, please. So these are the important points you have to understand. Again, I will repeat one by one. Okay, if you have any doubts, please let me know so that we will have a clarity. So बात है कि बिहार ने क्या किया? बिहार ने अल्कोहल को बैन किया. Okay, So in 2016, Bihar banned this. And what are the major issues? The issue is state lost revenue, tourism and hospitality so कम हुआ. और NV रमना साहब ने बोला it is not effective, cases are rising in district court. और पटना हाई कोर्ट ने बोला illegal manufacturing हो जा रहा है, क्राइम रेट भी हो रहा है. और इसी क्राइम रेट में जूनियर्स, जो जूनियर से बच्चे लोग हैं वो भी इंक्लूड हो रहा है. और इसके बाद हेल्थ इश्यूज भी आगे बढ़ रहा है. डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस, डिप्रेशन, एंग्जाइटी भी ज्यादा हो रहा है. और इसके बाद द लॉ इटसेल्फ इज वेरी प्रॉब्लमैटिक बिकॉज इट सेज यू विल बी अरेस्टेड if they found empty bottles in front of your home itself. So these are the challenges. These are the challenges in implementing the issue. So the best way how to implement this such type of policies. I will tell you the 3 important methods. So before going to that, let me clarify again. Is it clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now how to resolve this, or what is the way forward? The simple way is before going to prohibition, we need to have de-addiction centers. De-addiction centers. Number 1 is establish de-addiction centers. Okay, that is 1 point. 2, very importantly, providing alternative employment. Providing alternative employment. Just a second, my dears. Okay, sorry for that. Am I clear now? Audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके, तो पहले क्या क्या करना चाहिए? डी एडिक्शन सेंटर्स को एस्टेब्लिश करना चाहिए. डी एडिक्शन सेंटर में क्या होता है? जो कबीर सिंह था, ओके, जो लोग में क्या होता है, ये लोग दिन में 1 बजे यानी 2 बजे वो जॉगिंग करेगा. ओके, इसके बाद बीजीएम भी आता है उसको. क्या बीजीएम? राते. ओके, आई डोंट नो व्हाट दिस पीपल आर डूइंग हियर एंड वी आर वाचिंग इट. इट इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. ओके, so this is de-addiction center. These people has to be taken here. These people has to be taken here, and they should de-addict from that problem. Then alternative employment. You know, alternative employment किसको ना? कबीर सिंह को. Okay, किसको देना है? तो जो लोग हैं लिक्कर बिजनेस में था, so लिक्कर बिजनेस में यानी सेल्स में यानी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में था, जिन लोगों को हम अल्टरनेटिव एम्प्लॉयमेंट देना पड़ेगा. क्या होता है अल्टरनेटिव एम्प्लॉयमेंट? काफी आसान में हो जाएगा. डेयरी सेक्टर, यानी आजकल हनी बी कीपिंग जो भी वो काम कर रहा है, और इसके बाद एमएसएमई भी काम करेगा. और जिन लोगों को क्या करना है, बिहार में यानी बंगाल में जो टूरिस्ट स्पॉट था, उनको जो लोग है लिक्कर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में वो काम कर रहा है, इन लोगों को यहीं पर भी काम देना है. टूरिज्म एक एक और ऑप्शन था काम करने के लिए, MSME एक और ऑप्शन था, यानी स्किल डेवलपमेंट ये चीज करना चाहिए. So outright ban is not going to implement, because if I'm working as a, let us say, if I'm working as a plastic manufacturing person, I'm a labor in a plastic manufacturing company. If you ban the company itself in the name of banning plastic, how can I live? So that is has to be think by the government itself. Okay. So that is the biggest challenge you have to think and foremost. And third most important thing is a de-addiction. I mean, this kind of prohibition cannot be done without awareness. So awareness about what? Awareness about not Kabir saying. Awareness about people should get awareness about what are the ill effects of this, ill health effects of this drinking of health, and they need a massive education campaigns. For that we have to use the schools. You know, आजकल school children बहुत बेहतरीन काम कर रहा है. एक 3 बॉटल यानी 4 यानी 5 एक चीज हो, पानी नहीं, बीर पी सकता है. So we have to aware them. Babu, this is not the correct time to drink. You have to drink when you fail in 10th class exam. So first prepare hard and fail in the 10th class exam, then you can drink. Like that you have to give education. So educating these people is going to help a lot in the sense they will get awareness about when to drink, when not to drink. Okay, I'm just kidding. But the thing is, they should get proper education. Last but not least, it was said by B.R. Ambedkar, whatever should happen in the post-independence India, it should happen with the political will. If it lacks, everything will lack. Okay, so political will is important. Serious implementation is needed. Okay, so this has to be taken in your mind, and probably if, let us say, if Bengal decided to prohibit alcohol, I don't think it is possible, but if it want to prohibit alcohol, it is going to create what challenges you can face, what challenges your state can face. You have to remember these challenges. Am I clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so again I'm repeating it. The first thing is GST center, next alternative employment, and third one is most importantly, they should have awareness about it. Am I clear? What do I sound? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Not clear? Or clear?
It's
All
clear,
clear.
sir.
Okay then. So कितने लोग पढ़ा ये आर्टिकल? तो डिमोनेटाइजेशन के बारे में सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने रिसेंट पास्ट में कोई जजमेंट दिया. कितने लोगों को मालूम है ये चीज? जजमेंट. Just raise your hands. I'm not going to ask you. That is sure. Come on. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
I'm asking you how many of you are aware about this issue. Okay. Give me a response. Then I can decide.
No, sir.
Kaustav.
I'm
Nagis,
not aware of
Kaustav.
this issue.
Okay, Joey was open. She's not aware. Kaustav and Jit Goshal, and we have other people, I guess, the old students. Ayan, I guess. Abul ji, are you aware about this issue?
Yes, sir.
Something is going there. Okay. So, are you aware about this? Calm. Okay, let us take Bidisha. Am I correct? I think she is first time attending my class. Okay, no issue. Everyone is busy, I guess. Let us say the topic. Okay. I'm not going to waste any minute of you. So Supreme Court very recently gave a judgment on demonetization, note bandi. So what are the issues we can understand from this topic? Okay. So what are the issues we can understand from this topic? This topic outrightly falls under the section. This topic comes under the section General Studies Paper 3, Economy. This also comes under General Studies Paper 2, that is Policy of the Government, Policy Intervention. This topic also comes under General Studies Paper 3 under the section Internal Security. So this is a topic which can be given in a three-dimension way. So I will cover it in one comprehensive manner, so that you will have a confidence to understand the whole issue. So how to start this article? How to understand this article? So I would like to bring from the history onwards. That is, so I'm now going to explain you demonetization. Demonetization. The first and foremost point I would like to bring to your notice, what is this demonetization? Before that, who did it in the past? So Indian history recorded first demonetization by this great king called as Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Of course, people will say he is mad, he is not correct, he doesn't have any idea, but the thing is, he is a great experimentalist. He did many experiments. Okay. So now Muhammad bin Tughlaq first in our history brought this demonetization. Then in 1946, British government did demonetization. But for the first time ever in 1978, the independent India under Morarji Desai brought this demonetization. Okay. So first is Muhammad bin Tughlaq, then Britishers did in 1948, and you have in 1978. The most important thing is, in recent past, demonetization was done in 2016. Okay, exactly on November 8th, and today we are celebrating November 8th as Anti-Black Money Day. Anti-Black Money Day. Is it clear? Till now, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Step by step, we will try to understand the topic. Okay, I will try to give you pros and cons of it. I will also make you to write one answer also, so that it will be easy for you to understand. So as of now, I just discussed with you what is the history of the demonetization. Now I'm going to explain you what this exactly means. So demonetization is simple words, which I mean, that is, the demonetization means, the meaning is, it is to declare money as not legally tender. Not legally tender. Oh, this word has a very different meaning. I will tell you that also. So declaring any currency, not money in fact, declaring currency, any currency as not legally tender. So not legally tender. So what is currency is about? What is currency? Hello, my dear Kutti Chatan. ನಾನು சொல்லற करेंसी है मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं पूछ रहा हूँ, करेंसी का मतलब क्या है? आई एम आस्किंग यू व्हाट इज करेंसी. నేను అడుగుతున్నాను కరెన్సీ అంటే ఏంటి? ఐ డోంట్ నో ఇన్ బెంగాలీ. ఓకే, టెల్ మీ వాట్ ఇస్ కరెన్సీ, అబుల్. I think he's not there. Okay, let's take Sandeep ji.
Yes, sir.
संदीप is also. संदीप कैसे हैं आप लोग?
Yes, sir. Sir,
How are you? How are you? Good, good,
Sir.
Sandeep.
Sir, I'm fine, sir.
How is your parents? Everyone is fine, I guess.
Fine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, currency, I
Good,
think,
good,
is a
good.
mode of transaction. Currency is a
Ah,
transaction, sir.
okay. Just unmute your. Just mute yourself. That's a good point. I will discuss that. Just mute yourself. Then we'll take this. Ayan, अरे मैं आपके लिए इंतजार कर रहा इधर. हाय
यस
उधर
सर.
अयान. अयान जी कैसे
हाँ
आप
सर.
लोग?
अच्छा है.
जी बोलो. करेंसी का मतलब क्या है?
Sir, type of money, sir, that particular country uses.
Okay, then it's okay. I will take one more point of it, then I can go. Saraswati ji, Mata Saraswati, are you there? Mata ji, are you there? I think Mata ji is not there. सरस्वती जी.
Yes, sir.
माता
Yes,
जी.
sir.
माता जी बोलो कैसे आप लोग?
Sir, अच्छे हैं.
जी बोलो करेंसी का मतलब क्या है?
Currency serve as a means of exchanging commodities and service.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much. Okay, let me give you a brief about this topic first of all. See, money is medium of exchange. Okay, first of all, money is medium of exchange. Let's clear it. Currency means it is a typical way of representing your money. Okay, so currency includes a different thing here. You know, so currency do have a definition in fact. So currency means a type of money. Currency means a type of money used in a specific territory. Okay, used in a specific territory. Type of money used in a specific territory. So that is very important for us. Okay. Now this currency which I am telling you, this currency, as I told you, specific territory is in two categories. One is fiat currency and one is non-fiat currency. I repeat again. One is fiat currency and one is non-fiat currency. Now that is very interesting in fact. So fiat currency means the currency which is accepted by the government. The currency which is accepted by the government. Or just I'm going to explain you non-fiat currency. Can anyone explain this? Can anyone guess? I explained you fiat currency means the currency which is accepted by the government. जो government के साथ अधिकरण करेगा वो accept करेगा वो चलेगा. Okay, पूरा देश में वो चलेगा. That is fiat currency. What is non-fiat currency? Can anyone guess?
So
Government
cryptocurrency?
not accepted.
Absolutely, Joey, you are correct, and even Jit is also correct. The thing is, it is not accepted. It is not accepted, and thus the best example is cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies. Okay, so both of you correct in fact. So let's go for the pick, but before that, I just explained what is the currency is about. Currency is a typical money system accepted in a particular territory, and that I told you there are two types of currencies here. One is fiat currency, one is non-fiat currency. Now what is important for us is what is the whole issue is about. Now as I told you, demonetization in India in the recent past, happened in 2016. And that's very interesting thing. The main agenda of this motto is the demonetization aims to cut down. The demonetization aims to cut down shadow economy plus black money plus counterfeit cash. Okay, so it aims to bring down or you can say cut down the black money, counterfeit currency, and even the most important thing is, it's just a second, the screen is off, just don't worry at all, I will just give you clarity. So as I told you, it is going to cut down the black money, it is going to cut down the illicit currency, and even it is going to cut down the most important thing, that is even illegal money. Having said this, you might ask me that what is exactly it is going to do, sir? So government of India estimated that it is going to cut down this money, particularly the money which is very harmful to the economy. Now, on that note, I would like to start the discussion here. So, what is the ambition of the demonetization? It aims to cut down the black money, shadow economy, and counterfeit currency. What do you mean by shadow economy? What do you mean by black money? What do you mean by counterfeit currency? Let me give you clarity. First and foremost, imagine a person who is working in Kalyan Gold Factory, that is KGF. Okay. So every day is working and he got, let us say, per month he is getting 1,000 rupees. Now he is going to market to buy vegetables. This is a good story. Let us go for the second story. Let us say that there is a person who is earning money through selling of illegal weapons, illegal arms. Now he also got 1,000 rupees. Or as a person, let us say he is going for a fake currency, and he is also going for this, and this is important thing for us. So fake currency, by doing that also he is going for price of this vegetables, buying for vegetables. So you can see that a person जो आदमी था दिन रात काम कर रहा है, इन लोगों की 1,000 रुपीज मिला. जो आदमी था कुछ काम नहीं कर रहा है, ये लोग भी पैसा कमाया. और ये लोग क्या कर रहा है, ये लोग भी वेजिटेबल्स खरीदने के लिए, सब्जी खरीदने के लिए आएगा. That is the interesting thing for us to understand. So what I want to convey to you is, this is shadow economy. Which is shadow economy? These people are shadow economy. They don't do any hard work. They will get the money and they will give competition with the people. Now, this is the problem in India at that time. So now government of India decided to remove this illegal money. For that, they brought this demonetization. So how this demonetization started to work? How this work, we will try to understand this now. So on November 8th, around 5:30 in the evening time, PM Saab gave a live speech. भाई और बहनों, आज रात से 500 rupees notes, यानी 1,000 rupees notes, going to ban or is legally not tender in India. And that was happened exactly on November 8th. Okay, that's very cool. But what is interesting for us is why this was done. The best way of explaining why it was done was given by Attorney General to the Supreme Court at that time. Attorney General to the Supreme Court at that time, he explained these things to the Supreme Court by a story from Mahabharata with Jarasandha. How many of you are aware about Jarasandha? Please raise your hands. How many of you are aware about Jarasandha? Please raise your hands. Only Joey? Okay. No issue. I will try to explain it. Okay. Joey, can you explain it? Joey?
Sir, was he actually? We have read it in Bengali. I don't know. Is Jorashur and
Please say
Jarasan
it.
the
Please,
same?
please,
I am a bit confused.
please say
He
it in
had a
Bengali. I will
boon
try to
like
understand. Come on.
he had a boon. He was born in some special way that if his body is torn into two parts, it will again join. So when he had a fight with
Please say
Bhim,
it in. Hey, listen. Please say it in Hindi, Bengali. I will listen. Come on.
Bengali.
Ah.
Okay, sir. Um. Uh, যখন ভীমের সঙ্গে যুদ্ধ হয়েছিল জরাসুরের, সো যতবারই মানে হাফ মাঝখান থেকে মানে চিড়ে দিচ্ছিল ততবারই জুড়ে যাচ্ছিল, বা তখন শ্রীকৃষ্ণ বলেন যে একটা পার্ট মানে দুটো পার্ট দুদিকে ফেলতে, তখন হি ডাইড। আমি জানি না যে জরাসুর, এটা জরাসুরের গল্পটা, জরাসুর আর জরাসন্ধ এক কিনা। Sir, you're muted.
Very good, very good. Okay, it is excellent. You told very exactly correct. Okay, what is it is exactly correct. In fact,
Thank
okay.
you, sir.
So, okay, the story goes like this. Okay, so uh, to make this Jarasan to kill, it is the best way is just a second. The best way is to make it to two pieces and throw it away. Okay, throw it away, Jarasan. So to counter black money, to counter to end this fake notes, to end this fake notes, to end this illegal money, this is the best way. That is demonetization is the best way as per Attorney General. Okay, just a second, my dears.
Okay, so try to understand that. So this is was exactly happened according to Attorney General. So black money and this fake notes and the illegal money will go away from Indian market if they do this exercise, that is demonetization. So all was done, demonetization was done happily, and people started to celebrate it. But did demonetization reach its benefits? Okay. So I found one question in Maharashtra Civil Service examination, that is Maharashtra Public Service Commission exam, like you have Bengal Public Service Commission exam. No, I found a question that is, did demonetization reach its benefits, give its pros and cons? So inspiring from this, even Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission framed a similar kind of question mains in Group 1 cadre jobs. So why can't we have some points about pros and cons, so that we will have an idea about this in a different manner. So first one, so what are the major pros of it? So the demonetization. The first one is, it is going to eradicate black money, that you know very well that. Second important thing is, according to Ministry of Home Affairs, eradicate black money. According to Ministry of Home Affairs, there is fall in insurgency
there is fall in insurgency, terrorism in Kashmir, and even Naxalism. Because of demonetization, there is fall in insurgency, terrorism, Naxalism. You might have the doubt. So, as I told you, you might have a doubt. The doubt is asking about why this is falling, why demonetization is creating an issue that it can reduce the issues. So, the main reason for the fall is people are now not having that money to go for their activities. So that is important thing. Next, digital economy. So India became one of the digital economy, cashless economies. That's very important thing. Okay. Next, closing of fake companies, close of shell companies. How many of you know about shell company? What do you mean by shell company? मतलब मालूम है आप लोगों को? Anyone? Shell company का मतलब? Ayan जी बोलिए. I think Ayan is not there. क्या होता है शेल कंपनी का मतलब? एक और आदमी था अयान जी. Kaustav are you there? Kaustav is not there. Okay, what is shell company? Okay, no problem. Listen, shell company means a company which never worked and never created in reality, but it will exit on the papers. A company which doesn't exit on reality, but it exit on the paper. That is very interesting. Try to understand that these shell companies will exist, but they won't exist on the reality. Only to avoid taxes. For example, let us take a company in the name of Airtel. And this company, let us say, they said they opened 10 branches in Kolkata. But in reality, there is no branch. On the paper, they will write it to divert the money. So that is the companies which started to end because of lack of funds, during this time of demonetization. Okay. So during the time of demonetization, this is what happened exactly in India. So, and that is very interesting for us to note it down. So as I told you, it ends the black money. It reduces the rise in terrorist cases, insurgency, and Naxalism. And then it's fall down the digital economy and closure of shell companies. Last but not least, the most important benefit of it is it raised the tax revenue of the government. It raises the tax revenue of the government and it leads to formalization of economy in which MSMEs started to join into the mainstream by paying some taxes. I repeat again. So it closed the shell companies. जो companies है पेपर में लिखा था लेकिन रियलिटी में है कि नहीं, जो कंपनीज तो खत्म हुआ है. और इसके बाद भी क्या हुआ? सो जो टैक्स रेवेन्यू गवर्नमेंट को, सो ये चीज है, ये लोग है कभी टैक्स नहीं पे किया. सो ये लोगों ने क्या किया? ये लोगों ने शुरू किया टैक्स भरने के लिए. सो ये चीज भी उनको शुरू हुआ. और इसके बाद होता है कि जो इनफॉर्मल इकोनॉमी था, जो एमएसएमई था, जो एमएसएमई में आदमी था, जो ये लोग भी, ये बंदा भी टैक्स भरना शुरू किया था. सो ये हमारा पहला काम है, ये हमारा पहला इशू है. तो सो वी अंडरस्टूड द इशू रिगार्डिंग द pros of it. Now I'm going to explain you what are the cons of it. Am I clear till now? Pros. Till now, am I clear?
Sir, can you repeat once, sir, please?
Absolutely. So ब्लैक मनी, तो जो ब्लैक मनी था, जो काला धन है, वो तो बंद हुआ है, वो तो कम हुआ है इंडियन इकोनॉमी में. और इसके बाद है जो आतंकवादी बोलेगा, आतंकवादी को पैसा कैसा मिलेगा? वो ये आर्म्स यानी ड्रग्स, ये सेल करने से आता है. सो वो भी कम हुआ गवर्नमेंट मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स के द्वारा, रिपोर्ट के द्वारा. और इसके बाद होता है कि इंडिया में 2016 के बाद हम लोगों ने यूपीए ट्रांजैक्शन शुरू किया, डिजिटल पेमेंट शुरू किया, जो बोलता है कि नेफ्ट यानी आरटीजीएस यानी आईएमपीएस ये शुरू किया, वो भी आगे बढ़ दिया। और इसके बाद जो शेल कंपनीज है, कंपनी के नाम पर पेपर में लिखा था, लेकिन रियलिटी में नहीं एस्टेब्लिश किया, वो भी खत्म हुआ है। और इसके बाद गवर्नमेंट को टैक्स रेवेन्यू भी आगे आगे बढ़ा है। टैक्स रेवेन्यू का मतलब है कि जो टैक्स भरने लोग हैं उसका परसेंटेज भी ज्यादा हुआ, राइज हुआ। और इसके बाद जो कंपनीज है, एमएसएमईज था, यानी छोटी छोटी परिश्रम है, ये भी गवर्नमेंट के रजिस्ट्री में रिकॉर्ड हुआ है। ओके, रिकॉर्ड हुआ है। इसके द्वारा फॉर्मलाइजेशन ऑफ इकोनॉमी स्टार्ट किया है। बात आई मीन चिंतित बात है कि हमारे देश में क्या होता है, जो काफी बड़ा इंडस्ट्री है, लेकिन वो एमएसएमई था, जो तो इनफॉर्मल था। काफी कम ही इंडस्ट्री है, वो तो फॉर्मल था। दैट इज व्हाट इंटरेस्टिंगली सेड बाय आर वैद्यनाथन, व्हिच इज वेरी डिफरेंट इकोनॉमी ऑफ ours is very different economy in fact. Okay, is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
so now we are going to understand what are the cons of it, why we are worrying about demonetization. The first and foremost one is fall in GDP. Fall in GDP. So GDP जो है 2015-16 में इसके था 8%, लेकिन 2016-17 में हुआ कम से कम 7%। फॉल इन जीडीपी इज द पहला रीजन। और दूसरी बात है कि डेली वेजेस, इसको क्या हुआ, उसका काम जो है वो भी लॉस्ट हुआ है। सो लॉस्ट देयर वर्क। थर्ड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वन इज कैश ड्रिवन सेक्टर्स। कैश ड्रिवन सेक्टर्स क्या हुआ उनको? कैश ड्रिवन सेक्टर्स आर द वर्स्ट अफेक्टेड, like agriculture, MSME. आप just try to understand here. आप खेती कर रहे हैं, खेती करने समय में क्या हुआ, आपको डीजल चाहिए। डीजल कैसे मिलेगा आपको? पैसा भरने से मिलेगा। और जो सीड्स चाहिए, सीड्स कैसे मिलेगा आपको? पेमेंट भरना चाहिए। फर्टिलाइजर चाहिए, पेमेंट भरना चाहिए। सो जो कैश ड्रिवन सेक्टर्स जो है, एग्रीकल्चर इज द वर्स्ट अफेक्टेड। क्या किया लोगों ने सब पैसा नहीं है तो काम भी नहीं है उधर। And then it is try to understand that according to Central Board of Direct Taxes, it is only 6% of the money can be seen in black money. The remaining is in real estate or some other manner, like real estate or jewelry like that. So काला धन जो होता है वो भी वेरी लेस परसेंट जो कैश में होता है। सो डिमोनेटाइजेशन से क्या होता है? कुछ भी नहीं, फर्क नहीं होता है। तो फर्क होता है कि जो ब्लैक मनी कैश में नहीं होता है। तो सीबीडीटी ने क्या बोला, सेंट्रल बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्ट टैक्सेस ने क्या बोला, डिमोनेटाइजेशन करने से कुछ नहीं होता। ओके, क्योंकि डिमोनेटाइजेशन में क्या होता है, कुछ भी नहीं होता है। सो इसलिए क्या बोला डिमोनेटाइजेशन, सीबीडीटी ने क्या बोला, सीबीडीटी ने बोलता है कि सो very very less percent of money will be kept in this sector. So don't, I mean, it is not to do all demonetization. Very less benefits will be there as per this CBDT report. मैं फिर बता रहा हूँ, it's a very important point you have to understand.
According to Central Board of Direct Taxes, only 6% of amount will be in cash, and rest of the black money will be in real estate or some jewelers. So that is the most important point you have to understand. And here, Supreme Court in Vivek Narayan versus Supreme Court in Vivek Narayan Sharma versus Union of India. Very, very important case. Vivek Narayan versus Union of India. The final judgment came in 2023. That is just 5 days back. So Vivek Narayan Sharma versus Union of India 2023. The judgment is very interesting. I'm not going to say entire judgment because entire judgment is pro-government. There is one important person. She started to give a different dimension of the demonetization. Okay. Vivek Sharma versus Union of India. Before going to explain the judgment, let me ask you a question. Is it clear till now? Can I arrange the board and can I move further or do you have any doubts?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I repeat again. So fall in GDP, daily wages issue, cash-driven economy, and according to CPDT, black money is very less in currency. It is more in the other forms. So Vivek Narayan Sharma versus Union of India. Vivek Narayan Sharma versus Union of India. And this Vivek Narayan Sharma versus Union of India, Supreme Court supported it, but in this case, Justice B.V. Nagaratna clearly gave a different tone for the demonetization. So what she did, I will just say it. She said, RBI doesn't assess impacts. And RBI not independent in this module. So RBI doesn't impact assessment. That is first thing. The second thing is government, Supreme Court believes that it is not independent. And false, and very importantly, it says that Article 26, so Section 26, Clause 2 of RBI Act stated that is any demonetization should be the decision of Central Board of RBI. Any demonetization should be the Central Board of RBI, not government. So any decision on demonetization should be done by Central Board, which includes 15 members. They should recommend it. But who announced it? Is it RBI Governor or Prime Minister of India?
Sir, PM.
Exactly. Exactly. So that is the most important thing we have to understand. But who should announce it? It should be
RBI
announced
Governor.
Exactly. RBI Governor, but it was announced by Prime Minister. That was raised by Justice B.V. Nagaratna. So it is not as per the rules. And it is also after that, have you discussed this topic before launch in Parliament? These are the questions raised by Justice B.V. Nagaratna. Okay. Quite important thing we have to understand. So try to understand this question. Please write this question. Please discuss arguments favor, arguments against, demonetization. Am I clear? Discuss arguments favor, arguments
Yes, sir.
against demonetization. So you can send it to two. You can send it to this mail ID, Kalyan Sir Correction @gmail.com, or else please forward it to 7989121528. It's my WhatsApp number. Okay. So you can do it both. You can send it directly to the mail ID. That's better ID. Okay. If you are unable to do that, Kalyan Sir Correction, there is a mail ID. If you're unable to do that, just send it to the WhatsApp. Okay. So that I can correct you. Is it clear?
Yeah.
क्या हुआ जोई? Are you shouted like that?
Yes, sir.
Q? Okay. So that is, we discussed with this topic. We discussed with the, okay. Hope you are very clear this topic. Demonetization, when it happened, how it happened, who said what, everything you are clear, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Now, so this is very interesting. So how many of you are aware about POXO? I will explain this POXO later, but so now it is Miss, so Miss World title 2022 was given to this girl, Sargam Kaushal. I don't know how she, I think she is close friend of our Kaushal. Today also we have one Kaushal here. I think he's not there. Okay, but you can ask much about her with Kaushal, but the just name is important. Sargam Kaushal is the new Miss World 2022. She's an Indian. Okay. Next pendency, we did it. So I request you please take the help of the video. Next, Modi sir inaugurated these projects. Of course, he doesn't. He's supposed to attend a personal meeting, but he was not attended that because his mother was lost very early days of the January itself, and you should remember this one, an important, interesting thing. It is quality of leadership. In ethics, not in ethics, I guess, in CSAT paper around 2013, around that time, there was a question. Am I clear? Is my voice audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In CSAT paper, there was a question in 2013 asking a typical question in decision making. The question goes like this: you are an officer, and while you are in a duty, you got a phone that is in one of your important relative was passed away. What you will do? There are some options, and I remember the correct answer is I will finish the duty, or else I will hand over the duty to the other concerned person, and then I will leave. That is the best way to write. See, Prime Minister Modi's mother was died, and he went there. He completed the proceedings. And he come back to the work very quickly. That is the spirit of leadership. Leadership means you cannot expect everything. For example, let us say if some other important leader mother died, immediately televisions will start giving lectures. Televisions will bring a new important debates about her past life, how she did politics, everything they will telecast, and there will be a lot of people started to visit their homes, and it is going to create a lot of debate around the media. But nothing happened in this case. Nothing happened in this case, and simply it was done, and he was come back to his work very fastly, in fact, very quickly also. जल्दी से जल्दी समय वो उनका काम को फिर आ गया और वो भी काम कर रहा है. This is the spirit of leadership. One has to learn while preparing for the exam. Okay. Now, my important point is what kind of project he started? He started Vande Bharat Express in West Bengal. So, can you tell me which places are connected by?
मैंने बोला, so what are the different places connected by this project, Vande Bharat?
Hello? Hello? I think anyone is not there. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So bolo then. Why are you not talking? I'm not asking about Andhra Pradesh. I'm asking you about your state only. Tell me, please. Are Babu Shona? Bolo ma.
Sir, don't know.
Okay. It's in West Bengal and you are not aware about it. It's not a good sign of learning. Please do aware about the things. Okay. Anyway,
Yes,
so
sir.
Vande Bharat mission. Vande Bharat train. Okay. All it is going to happen. I mean that Vande Bharat or that Vande Bharat Express going to stop between the two important places, that is in Kolkata, and train will operate from Kolkata, that is sorry, from Howrah to New Jalpaiguri. I'm sure maybe it's wrong pronunciation. So Howrah to Jalpaiguri. Is it correct pronunciation? Jalpaiguri?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
What is the exact way? Jalpaiguri?
Sir, in Bengali, it's Jalpaiguri.
What I said? Same thing, I guess. Okay,
Yes,
Jalpaiguri.
sir.
Okay, so that Jalpaiguri is there and it was started. So you will say how not Howrah, right? Howrah, right? It's Howrah, right?
It's Howrah.
Howrah. Okay. Anyway, so that is Jalpaiguri it started. But the thing is, you need to have a good information about Vande Bharat mission. See, Maharashtra, Bihar, and even last 2 months back, Haryana, different states conducted different level of exams, and every state asked about Vande Bharat. Such an important topic it is. So on behalf of our current affairs classes, I will try to finish this topic now itself. So what is exactly Vande Bharat mission and its goal is about? The train is developed in Indian Coach Factory, Chennai. So the train developed in Indian Coach Factory, Chennai, and this train originally called as Train 18. So what is the original? This was a question asked in Andhra Pradesh Judiciary exam. What is the original first name of Vande Bharat Express? It is Train 18. And then in 2022-2023 budget, in 2022-2023 budget, Finance Minister proposed 400 trains. 400 trains. This was a question asked in Maharashtra Civil Service examination. In state service, how many trains were allocated under this budget? Okay. So it cost 50,000 crores, my dears, which indicates each train it is going to have, they're going to give 106 crores. Going to provide 106 crores for this each train. Very important one. Okay. So this is the maximum speed it can go is 160 kilometers. On January 8th, we have an exam in Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission examination, and there was a question about Vande Bharat Express, and they asked that it will go up to the speed of 250 kilometers per hour. It is wrong. It is only maximum is 160 kilometers per hour. Is it clear? And what is last but not least important information is it is launched across the India. And most important point I want to convey to you is It is considered to be one of the fastest trains in the world itself. The entire program is very interesting. The entire program, I repeat again, it was developed by Indian Coach Factory in Chennai. Indian Coach Factory, Chennai. Then you have Train 18. Train 18 is the original name, the first name. Then we have Finance Minister announced with this. Okay, Finance Minister announced with this 400 projects. And then we have 50,000 crores. The first train launched in 2019 from Delhi to Varanasi. Delhi to Varanasi, that is the first train you should remember. Okay. So to be precisely, Delhi, Kanpur, Allahabad, Varanasi route. Delhi, Kanpur, Allahabad, Varanasi route. That is important thing you have to remember. Okay. So this is the issue happening. This is Vande Bharat Express. Is it clear till now, Vande Bharat Express? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So apart from this,
How many of you are aware about PM Gati Shakti? No one?
please give your response. Okay, no one is giving response. Okay. I request you just type PM Gati Shakti and go to images. Just download to images. And if you have any doubt, please send that image to my mail ID number, then I will confirm whether it is correct or not. Okay. So do that. Do that, you will find it. Okay. Do that, you will find it, and yeah, do that, you will find it. And what I want to convey is that is quite interesting to understand the topic. Fine. So apart from demonetization and huge tragedy and this issue that is missed old, then we have revision of pendency issue, and then we have launch of Vande Bharat Express in the regions of Kolkata, particularly from Howrah to Jolpaiguri. And then we have the issue regarding what is Vande Bharat Express, how many trains are there, what is the cost of it, and everything. We finished it now. Now, before going to end my topic, I just want to give a small detailed discussion about this issue. That is criminalization. This topic is quite interesting, at the same time quite controversial to discuss, but I'm going to discuss briefly manner. So let us try to understand the topic. So recently, very recently, we have the issue regarding there was a conference conducted by Government of India. The conference talks about stakeholders meeting of POCSO implementation, protection of children from sexual offences. So POCSO Act in 2012 it was launched, and last year it was 10 years for this act. So in the critical assessment, there are some challenges you can find this act itself. So what are the challenges of this act? The first and foremost one is lack of child-friendly codes. Can you tell me what is this POCSO Act? Do you have any idea about main important point? POCSO Act, what it will do? Whom it will interrogate? POCSO will investigate whom? It will investigate people. POCSO Act main ambition is it will investigate people who involved in assaulting of people less than 16 years age. So if you are attacking or affecting people who are less than 16 years age, you are considered to be the victim and you are supposed to face some challenges. That's the beginning here. So that's less than 16 years age is one important thing. Apart from that, the most important thing is so it is lack of child friendly, lack of child friendly courts. Next important thing is low awareness. Low awareness about it. Sometimes POXO is misused. And lack of investigation skills. And compromising role of attitude. Compromising role of lawyers. The new problem is consensual relations. Very interesting, my dears. Apart from all these things, even Justice D.Y. Chandrachud also spoke about this. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud also spoke about it. 3 months back, Karnataka High Court also spoke about this consensual relations, but they are declared as POXO cases. So what is consensual relations is about? Okay. What is consensual relations is very interesting to understand. So for the first time, foremost, try to understand here. Once upon a time, you know, when once upon a time when your father's is in school days, school is not a place to discuss about issues regarding love, issues regarding pyar, mohabbat, ishq. I don't know what they will say in Bengali. I think Bolo Bashi or Bolo Bamsi, Bolo Kashi, Bolo Hare Ram, Bolo Ganesh, Bolo Chapati, Bolo Parota. What is that we call? What do you call pyar in Bengali? How to call it? I think you are not Bengalis, not talking anything. Bolo bhai sahab.
Sir, I guess ভালোবাসা.
Bharabhusha, very good question. Okay, you guess. I think you don't have any experience in that word. Okay, you never use it in your life. Very good. I
No, sir.
respect you. Okay. So, Bhalobhasha. Okay, listen, try to understand. In previous past 20, 30 years, very rare to see that word or very rare to see such feelings at the school level. But college level, there may be chances here. But unfortunately, in India, what happened is nowadays school children are very faster than the college students. So even they are trying to learn all these things in their early age itself. That is the biggest disadvantage for India. Because they are, let us say, what happened in Andhra Pradesh is very interesting. In Karnataka, even Uttarakhand also very common issue. The thing is, this girls particularly, they do have, let us say, a boyfriend like that. And even some boys also will try to maintain a girlfriend. Definitely, if they are doing something wrong, immediately parents will file POXO case against the boy. And that is the most unfortunate thing. So, and that is the most unfortunate thing. But here, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud said, so you need to correct. That is, we have to change this attitude. We should not have the idea of treating the boys like this or someone like this. Okay. So that is the important thing. So most important thing is that is consensual voting should come. It should have. I mean, it should be done. So that consensual relations are very dangerous. I hope I never encourage them. Okay, and even we should not encourage it. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. So that's all for today. We'll see you in the next week. Thank you so much and Jai Hind. Take care and please send your answers to the mail or to the number directly. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you, Joey. Thank you,
Thank
Jay.
you, sir. Good night.
Thank
Thank you,
you. Good
sir.
night. Thank you, Kaushal, Abul, and Saraswati
Thank you,
ji.
sir. Sir, what was the question, sir?
Question is arguments favor, arguments against demonetization.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Kaushal, Saraswati, I think Sonal, everyone is good night, good night, good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Joy.